Hello guys, welcome to the Kundalini Yoga Complete Spinal series. Now this is a really fabulous class because what it does is it enables us to get into all of that tension in the core of the body, so in the spine. And this is what we want to do in Kundalini Yoga. So we're trying to sort of help clear out that center line of the body. So we've got a nice free flow of energy and a nice free flow of breath and a nice strong and flexible spine. So what we'll be working with in this practice is, firstly we'll be working with the spinal, the actual physical spine, from the tailbone up into the crown of the head. So we'll be working with gaining flexibility, and we'll be working with gaining a little bit of strength around the spine so that it's a nice supportive structure. Secondly, we'll be working with the central nervous system. Now, the central nervous system is running from the base of the spine up into the crown of the head, and this is what connects the brain and body together so that they work in unison. And thirdly, we'll be working with the Sushumna. Now, the Sushumna is our central energy channel of the body. So we've got all this stuff in the centre. We've got the spine, the nervous system, the Sushumna. And this is Sushumna. We want to try and unblock it so it becomes a nice free-flowing space for energy to move up and down. Okay, so this is a really, really nice practice for doing all of those three things. I personally find that this is quite a good Kundalini yoga practice to do on a little bit more of a daily basis. Okay, so you might do it a little bit more regular than a couple of the other classes, because it starts to encourage that lovely space in the spine. Okay, so which is what we want. So it's very clearing, it's very opening. Yeah. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to be working, I'm going to tune in to start with, which you always tune in a Kundalini yoga class. We tune in with the Adi mantra, which is basically a really nice way to bring ourselves into the ritual of our practice and allows us to connect to our higher self, connect to the universe around us, all the other Kundalini teachers, and it basically allows us to guide ourselves through a nice, safe and sustainable practice. Okay, so we'll tune in and then we'll work with a set of exercises which are really, really nice for getting that spine moving, and then we'll tune out. So that's what the practice is going to look like. We will be working with two different styles of breath, okay? The first breath we'll work with is breath of fire, which is a purifying breath, which I'll demonstrate as we come into the poses. And the second breath we are working with is something that I call a sniff and throw breath. Okay, it's quite a quick, like duh, 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 and it's often in sync with the movement. Okay, and again, I'll explain that when we get into the postures. So, first of all, we want to start the practice by coming into this comfortable seated position. It's important in Kundalini Yoga, specifically when we're working with a meditation position like this, that we keep a nice straight spine. Now, that's not always as easy. It's easier said than done. So if you feel that you're a little bit rounded like this, you can always sit on something. So I quite find that a firm cushion is quite a good thing to sit on. Not a squashy cushion, because that can probably give you a little bit more of a rounded spine as well. So we want to sit with a firm cushion. We might even sit on a little chunky book. We might have a blanket over the book, something that's comfortable for you guys. If you feel that you can't get to the floor in this sort of external hip position, you might go for a chair at this stage and then come to the floor as we come into the exercises. Okay, so find that comfortable seated position first of all. And then I want you to pop the hands onto the knees and just start to lengthen up through the spine. So we're lightly lifting the sternum, we're relaxing the shoulder blades down, and we're drawing the chin slightly back, so we're stretching out through the back of the neck. Okay, this is called neck lock. So if you feel that you're dropping the head down here, then just lift it up, and it's just a slight tilt back of the chin towards the chest. Fab. And then once you've found that nice long spine from the tailbone all the way up into the crown, you can close your eyes down Connect to a natural breath first of all. So bringing the breath into the belly and just allowing for some deep inhalations and exhalations. And just notice the sort of wave of the breath, expanding the rib cage and relaxing it back down again, almost like a little wave. And taking a couple of moments before we tune in to notice what the body feels like. If you've got any areas of tightness, you might want to just breathe out. Cliche yoga saying there for you. Okay, hold the breath into these areas of tightness and release it out with the exhale. Lovely, relaxing the face muscles, keeping nice and erect through the spine, but you're still finding some softness. So we're not really firm in our position. We've got softness around the shoulders, we've got softness around the jaw. And before we start the practice, it's really important during your Kundalini yoga practice to work with your own body awareness, okay? So everybody's different, everybody's at different stages in their practice. It's really important to just try your best and never force anything. We're always trying to work with or move with love, not force. Coming from the heart space, being kind to yourself. This is the most important part of the practice, okay? So if something doesn't quite feel right, if breath of fire is too much, you might just come back to a very natural breath and focus on one thing at a time, okay? Lovely. Okay, let's tune in, guys. Bring the palms to touch at the centre of the heart space. We're tuning in with the Adi mantra, Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo, and we'll say it 3 times. So take a big breath through the nose. And let's start. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And take another big breath in. Last round, guys, big breath. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Fab. Pop the hands to the knees. Come back to your natural breath. Take an inhale through the nose, maybe a little sigh out the mouth, and open your eyes up. Cool, so you can remove whatever you've got underneath your bum, pop it to the side, and you're staying in this cross-legged position. Okay, again, if it's too much in a cross-legged position, it might be that you do sit on something a little bit higher. Pop the hands to the knees. We'll start with Sufi Grind. Now this is a really nice warm-up exercise. It starts to bring nice rotation into the spine. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to pop the hands to the knees. Inhale as we sort of tilt the body to the left and bring the chest all the way forward, keeping the sit bones to the floor. Exhale, round all the way back. So we're sort of spreading the shoulder blades apart and we're coming in this circular movement. So we inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back, trying to make these sort of quite big and stirry. I always feel that it's like stirring a spoon into a bowl, okay? Stirring your porridge in the morning. Spine moving into the pelvis, okay? Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Now close your eyes down and focus on the rhythm of the movement in sync with the breath. As we move through our Kundalini exercises, we're trying to be mindful of how we're working. Kundalini yoga is the yoga of awareness, so we're starting to bring awareness into our bodies, making sure we're always working for our bodies, not against them. Lovely. Inhale forward, open the chest. Exhale back, round the chest. And focusing inwardly. Every time the mind starts to wander, try and connect the breath and body back. And let's keep going in this direction for a couple more moments. Almost feel like we're pushing the kneecaps away with the hands, so that gives us a little bit of resistance to work with our twist. We've almost got this sensation that we're sort of spinning around the base of the spine. So that base of the spine is quite grounded here. This is a really nice grounding posture. So almost like we're spinning on the axis of the base of the spine. Waking up the lower energy centres. Lovely work, guys. Swap directions, okay? So inhale forward, chest reaches forward, exhale back, nice big round circles. Eyes are closed, focus inwardly. And just keep going like this. Feeling the abdominals taking a bit of this work as well, so you'll feel them naturally engaging as you come back, opening slightly as you come forward. And last couple of rounds here in this exercise, Sufi Grind, very common warm-up exercise for Kundalini Yoga. Lovely. Come to centre, find that nice tall spine, apply neck lock, Jalandhara Bandha, slightly draw the neck back so that we're stretching out through the back of the neck. Take a big inhale through the nose, hold the retention of the breath and draw the bum muscles up and the wee muscles up and the lower belly in, okay? Mula Bandha, actively draw sex organs, toilet muscles in and up, trap the energy, hold, lengthen. Nice work, guys. Take a big exhale out the mouth. And open your eyes. Cool. Let's come into the next posture. So we're going to come into a life nerve stretch. Stretch the legs out so you've got two straight legs in front of you. You slightly flex the toes just to sort of protect the joints here. And we're going to allow our arms to come out horizontal. So we've got our arms, palms facing down, parallel to the legs. Okay? And from here, we're going to do this sort of sniff and throw breath. So it comes in and out of the nose and it's in sync with the movement. So inhale, we move the body back slightly. You might want to engage your belly muscles to support the spine. So inhale, exhale, draw the body slightly forward. It's a pivoting action from the hip. We're not moving into the spine here. So we're keeping the spine rather straight and we are inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Listen to the breath. Sniff and throw. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Lovely work, guys. Close your eyes down and let's start this movement. Remember to be kind to yourself always. It might be that you're doing a little bit of a smaller movement, might be slower. Okay, focus inwardly and let's move like this for about a minute and a half more. Nice work, everybody. It's quite normal to have a bit of resistance in this pose, and the arms might start to want to shake a little bit, but try and keep them up parallel. Last few rounds, sniff and throw breath. Oh, hair in my mouth. Ace, everybody. Okay, and release. Release the hands to the thighs. Grow nice and tall through the spine. Apply neck lock. Draw that chin slightly back. Stretch out through the cervical spine. Take an inhale through the nose. Hold the retention of the breath. Apply Mula Bandha. Okay, so squeeze the bum muscles, the wee muscles, and draw the lower belly muscles in. Sex organs, toilet muscles, engage. And take your exhale out the mouth. Open the eyes. Cool. We're going to stretch forward now. So if you feel you can't get that sort of range of movement in the hip, you might sit on something a little bit higher that's quite firm. So you might sit on that sturdy cushion, a rolled up blanket, a chunky book. Or you might peel a little bit of flesh away from the bum, always a nice thing to say. So you're sitting right on the sit bones. You'll see that that brings my spine a little further forward. Now we're going to reach forward and take hold of either the ball of the feet, yeah, or wherever we can grab. It doesn't matter as long as you're not overstretching yourself here. Slightly flex the foot, so we're spreading the toes and there's some activity around them. And just reach as far as you can. We don't want to be really rounding in the shoulder blades here. We've got a forward reach by pivoting from the hip, and we're slightly applying that neck lock. So we're slightly drawing that chin back, stretching out through the back of the neck. Now close your eyes down once you've found the position and just take some very normal inhalations and exhalations. Breathing into the belly. Lovely. Relaxing into the position. Really stretching out through that sciatic nerve and through the hamstrings and allowing that lovely flexion of the spine. And then just start to focus your awareness right to the lower area of the body. So it's sort of at the base of the spine, all the way down there to the lower energy center, root chakra, into the base of the spine. Connecting the hips to the earth, grounding the body with this long, slow, deep breath. As you inhale, you find a bit of space in the body. And as you exhale, you find a little bit of sort of gravity moving you towards the floor without force. And the last couple of rounds of breath here, really focusing the awareness towards the end of the spine, right down there at the root of the body. And take one more breath in and one more breath out. Fold into the pose. Lovely. Inhale, roll the body all the way up. Nice big stretch there. From here, you're going to come back into the cross-legged position. I'm going to show you this from the side here because I think it's easy to see what I'm doing with the spine. So we're working with something called spinal flex in a cross-legged position. Take one hand on top of the other, right down by that front ankle. As we inhale, we open the heart space forward. Yeah, and as we exhale, we round the back of the heart space back. Okay, inhale forward. Exhale back, and it works with the breath. Let's think it's like a sniff and throw breath again. So It's important that you work with your own body. If it's too fast, slow it down, yeah? Take it really, really, really steady. If you want to speed it up a little bit, work with your own awareness and to know whether that's right for you or not, okay? So let's start. 2 minutes, close your eyes down. Inhale, open the heart space forward, draw the elbows back. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Focus inwardly, guys. Focus on the breath in sync with the movement and that movement that you're getting into the spine, really wakening up all of the vertebrae of the spine. Lovely work, everybody. It can be tricky at first, this. It's quite a vigorous movement, isn't it, really? So, yeah, just take it steady. Keep going. Last few rounds. Sniff and throw with that breath. And release. Bring the hands to the knees. Grow tall through the spine. Apply Jalandhara Bandha, so you're drawing the chin back into the neck. Take a big inhale through the nose. Hold the retention of the breath. Squeeze the bum muscles, the wee muscles, and draw the lower belly in. Sex organs, toilet muscles, Mula Bandha, lift in and up. Take an exhale out the mouth, like a long sigh. Relax your shoulder blades down. Just find a bit of stillness here for a moment. Noticing any little shifts in the body sensations. Maybe a bit of stillness in the mind. A little bit of a release of tension in the body, possibly. An awakening up of the nervous system. Opening your eyes. Fab. Okay, from here, we're going to work with a similar posture, but this time we're coming into rock pose. Now, this is not accessible for everybody. I completely understand that. You can always do it back into your cross-legged position. Yeah? And with this version of spinal flex, we want to be coming from the thoracic area, so we're coming up into the heart. So it might mean if you're taking this position, you bring the hands onto the knees and allow the chest to reach forward and try and deliberately bring the movement into the upper area of the spine. Okay, so heart and shoulder blades. So it might bring the hands aren't here, but instead they are on the knees, and that will allow the stretch to come into the upper part of the body. Okay, everybody else who can sit with their knees in this position are just shimmying the bum cheeks, shimmy, 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 in between the heels, so we've got a comfortable little seat. Yeah. Hands come to the thighs from here. As we inhale, we stretch the heart forward, focusing on the upper area of the body. As we exhale, we round the heart back. So it's a very similar movement to before. Okay? Inhale, open. Exhale, back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Sniff and throw breath. Close your eyes down, guys, and focus on the awareness of movement and breath together. And clearing all of that stagnation in the spine, in the Sushumna, in the shoulders. Focusing on the upper part of the body as much as you can here. Shine the heart forward, close it off. Keep moving, guys. It's not without its challenges, this pose, that is for sure. If you need to slow down, please go for it. And 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Release, spinal flex, stay in your comfortable seated position, and grow tall through the spine. Allow the neck to draw back slightly, so we're elongating the back of the neck. Take a big inhale through the nose. Hold the retention of the breath. Activate Mula Bandha, sex organs, toilet muscles engage. And exhale out the mouth. Open your eyes. Okay, so we can come out of this uncomfortable position if it's not comfortable for you and come back into cross-legged position. Some of us might just want to stretch our legs and take a couple of little circles with the feet, outwards and inwards, just to open out the ankles again. Okay, come back into easy pose if this is an easy pose for you. If you do need to sit on something, then sit on something. And from here, we're going to bring the fingertips onto the shoulder blades, fingertips pointing inwards. The elbows are coming out so that they're parallel to the floor. I'm going to shimmy a little bit further forward for this. Okay, so I don't knock my elbows onto the wall. From here, nice tall spine. We're working with a little bit of a rotation, a bit of a twist in the spine. So we inhale, we twist to the left side, making sure you bring the head with you. Sometimes it wants to stay here, but bring it with you. Exhale, we twist to the right side. Inhale left, exhale right. It's like this. Sniff and throw breath again, okay? Fab, let's go. So first of all, find your positioning. Try not to scrunch up through the shoulder blades here. We are keeping that tall neck. Drop the shoulder blades down the back. And let's start to move. So we might start slowly. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep going, everybody. Work at your speed, not my speed. Everybody's different, so we've got to remember to adjust your practice accordingly. That is bringing the awareness into your own practice. Got about 20 seconds left here. Feeling that rotation, moving into the spine. I might speed up a little here. Lovely. Come to centre, take an inhale. Hold breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, sex organs, toilet muscles, and allow the energy to trap off right at the root of the body. Exhale out the mouth, guys. Release the hands to the knees. Allow the spine to be nice and long, so we're not flicking the head back here. We're nice and long in the spine. Bring your breath back into the belly, so we've got a natural rhythm of breath. You might feel a little bit of maybe pins and needles or warmth in the body, or this sort of open expansiveness of the body. The nervous system waking up. Oxygenation of the muscles and the brain. And just notice that calming feeling that you get after your exercises. And the aim is to try and keep this calm feeling with us throughout the day. When we're not practicing yoga, we can always come back to this space. Open your eyes. Okay, last couple of postures we're going to work with. This one, again, it's another sniff and throw breath. Left hand's pointing outwards, right hand clasps the left hand in front of the chest. Okay, and we're going to move like a little seesaw. I feel like this is a seesaw. So inhale, elbow up, exhale, opposite elbow up, sniff and throw. It's almost like you're unlocking your heart space here with a little key. Okay, fab. From here, grip the hands, tall spine, inhale, exhale in sync with the movement. Let's go. Nice work, everybody. Keep that movement up. Inhale, exhale, sniff and throw breath. And last few rounds here. Focus inwardly, be mindful of what you're doing. Inhale, draw the hands sort of elbows away from one another so you're sort of gripping on the fingers. Hold the breath, activate Mula Bandha, sex organs, toilet muscles, lower belly. And exhale out the mouth, release the hands to the knees. And closing the mouth, keep that tall spine, lightly apply your neck lock so we've got that lovely flow of energy coming from the base up into the crown. Come back to a natural breath. Notice any subtle energy changes in the body, any stillness that you find, maybe a little feeling of joy and a steadying of the mind. And when you're ready, open your eyes up. Lovely, and we'll start with the next exercise. So we've only got 2 exercises left. If you need to stretch your legs out for a moment. Okay guys, right, again, nice tall spine. What's this? Chili flakes. There's always some chili flakes following me around somewhere. Okay, again, same position with the hands. We've got left hand pointing forward, right hand grips the left hand in front of the heart space. Now this is a little bit more technical to understand, so just listen to what I'm explaining and try and focus a little bit during the exercise. It all comes with time, so don't worry. So what we're doing here is we're inhaling, keeping the arms where they are. Hold the breath, keep the arms where they are and pull on the arms. So we're taking a lot of sort of strength into the arms. Pull on those fingertips at the same time as engaging Mula Bandha, sex organs, toilet muscles, lower abdomen. So it all engages in and up. Okay, it's not the pelvic floor muscles, but if you find it hard to understand, it feels like the pelvic floor muscles that we're drawing in and up, okay? So it looks like this. Left hand, right hand. Inhale, squeeze and pull. Apply Mula Bandha, hold the breath. Okay, and then from here we exhale, we keep the arms where they are. Squeeze on the exhale, apply Mula Bandha. And then what we do from here is we inhale, We bring the arms above the head, we squeeze, we draw them apart, we apply Mula Bandha, neck lock. We keep the arms where they are, we exhale. Lovely. And we bring them back to the centre and we repeat it like that. So it's inhale, squeeze and apply Mula Bandha. Exhale, keep the arms here, squeeze and apply Mula Bandha. Inhale, bring the arms up, squeeze and apply Mula Bandha. Exhale, keep the arms up, squeeze and apply Mula Bandha. Come back to centre, okay? And we're just going to repeat that 3 times. So, get your hand positioning. Nice tall spine, close your eyes down and just focus inwardly. Lovely, guys. Take a big inhale. Feel for pulling the arms apart, squeeze Mula Bandha. Sex organs, toilet muscles, hold the breath. Keep the arms where they are. Exhale. Squeeze. Apply Mula Bandha. Lovely. Inhale. Bring the arms above the head. Pull the arms apart. Squeeze. Hold the breath. Apply Mula Bandha. Keep the arms above the head. Exhale. Squeeze, pull the arms apart, apply Mula Bandha, sex organs, toilet muscles. Lovely. Inhale, back to centre. Squeeze, pull the arms apart, apply Mula Bandha. Hold the breath. Exhale, keep the arms where they are. Squeeze, pull the arms apart, apply Mula Bandha on the exhale. Hold that exhale retention. Lovely. Inhale, bring the arms above the head. Pull the arms apart, hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, nice tall spine. Keep the arms where they are, exhale. Hold the exhale out, squeeze the arms, apply Mula Bandha. Lovely. Inhale, back to centre. Pull the arms apart, squeeze, apply Mula Bandha. Keep the arms where they are, exhale. Squeeze, hold the exhale retention, apply Mula Bandha. Neck lock. Lovely. Last round here. Inhale, arms above the head. Squeeze, pull the arms apart, apply Mula Bandha. Sex organs, toilet muscles, hold the breath. Lovely. Keep the arms where they are. Exhale. Apply Mula Bandha. Squeeze. Lovely. Inhale, arms back to centre. Pull the arms apart. Squeeze. Apply Mula Bandha. Hold the breath. And exhale. Bring the hands to the knees. Apply a nice tall spine so we're stacking vertebrae on top of one another. The neck is drawn back slightly. The breath is natural again, so bring the breath back into the belly. Notice the relaxation that comes over the body. Any feelings or any thoughts, just try and watch them as if you're watching a play. That's what I like to think about my thoughts. A play with a load of very unruly characters involved. I'm just chilling with my popcorn. Watching, no judgment. And open your eyes, guys. Eyes, guys. Okay, cool. So, last posture, ego eradicator. Again, we're in the cross-legged position. You're going to have to get used to sitting in to the floor like this. Or you can always use a chair if it's too much, okay? Ego eradicator, last position. We have got breath of fire with this one. So I'm just going to quickly demonstrate breath of fire. Please don't feel frustrated if you can't get this breath straight away. It comes with time. And it's a practice, it's not a perfect, okay? So you might just try it. If it doesn't work, just do long, slow, deep breathing. Okay, so the breath. We are drawing the belly muscles in and then releasing them. So short, sharp pumps of the navel in and out, as the breath comes in and out of the nose quite rapidly, okay? So I think I always try to teach a couple of other ways of doing it before the nose. So it might be that you stick the tongue out and sort of pant like a dog. So it's like this. So as you engage your belly muscles, the breath comes out of the tongue like a dog. Some people might like to try it through the teeth. So it's like a shh sound. Shh, 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 shh. As if the belly is drawing back and it's squeezing the breath out of the mouth, but we have got that inhalation and exhalation flowing. Okay. The actual breath is in and out of the nose, so the emphasis comes on the nose. Okay, so it's engaging the belly muscles and releasing them as the breath comes in and out of the nose. So it looks like this. It's quite challenging, so just be kind to yourself if it doesn't work out for you straight away. Just to add a little bit of challenge, we're going to bring the arms up like this. We're going to bring the fingertips into the palm and stick the thumbs up. This represents the ego in Kundalini Yoga. So we're sticking the thumbs up towards the sky and drawing the tip of the thumb away from the index finger. Nice tall spine. We've got our chin drawn back and we're going to start with breath of fire, okay? Or long, slow, deep breathing. Let's go. So draw your chin back. Apply your long, tall spine position and your arm position. Close your eyes down and start with breath of fire. Keep going. When we finish, I'm going to tell you to inhale and draw the tips of the thumbs up above the head and touch them, holding the breath and squeezing the root lock. Not quite yet. Keep going with the position. Lovely work, guys. Okay, take a big inhale. Touch the thumbs above the head, apply neck lock, long spine, hold the breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha, sex organs, toilet muscles. And then spread the fingertips and swoop the aura with the hands on an exhale. That's what I call swooping the aura. Okay, you'll get used to me saying that. Bring the hands to the knees. Close your eyes down, focus inwardly, meditate inwardly. Feeling that free flow of energy through the spine. The spine should feel a lot warmer, a lot more awoke. You might get little tingles and different body sensations. We have been oxygenating the body and brain quite a lot with the breath. As well as breath of fire is a very purifying breath, so it starts to move some stuff. That's quite normal, okay? So don't worry about that. Some of us might stay here and meditate for a couple of minutes. And just allowing a very, very natural breath, keeping that lovely tall spine. We might swap to a chair. Some of us might want to take a relaxation, so we're coming into Savasana, just laying back, completely flat and just allowing the whole body to ground towards the earth. Come back to your natural rhythm of breath. finding a bit of stillness for your body, noticing what you feel like after your practice compared to before the practice. And always remembering that with Kundalini yoga, like with all yogas, we are working inwardly. It's not an exercise practice. It's not a workout. I like to call it a work in. So lots of things can come up. It's always important to not feel that you have to judge these feelings and these thoughts and these experiences and these sensations. Just allow them to be what they are and without judgment. Now some of us might take a much more extended Savasana, so we might lie here for much longer. Some of us might want to start to get a little bit of movement back into the wrists and the ankles. Maybe just taking a light stretch up over the head. And drawing the knees into the chest. Rock the body to the right side, coming into a little fetus position, giving the heart a rest. And really slowly and mindfully coming back to any comfortable seated position that suits you. Sit with a tall spine. Bring the palms to touch at the centre of the heart space. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale. And let's tune out with one long round of Sat Nam. Okay, truth is my identity. So always be authentic, always teach the truth, always practice your own truth. Okay, take a big breath through the nose. And let's exhale with Sat. Sat. Nam. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me in practice today. I hope you enjoyed it and have a fabulous day, a beautiful, magical day. Lots of love. Bye.